Okay, this is the Red State Rant. This is March 28th, 2011. Hope you enjoy this episode. I'll try to keep it under 10 minutes. Like you, many Americans recently just got through finished watching President Obama's speech about our situation in Libya. To be honest with you, I had a hard time staying awake during most of it because he tends to put me to sleep real easily. He's just so boring. But I'm here to kind of fill you in on a few details that I'm sure the president really didn't cover. Like I say, I dozed in and out, so I'm not 100% sure, but I'd be willing to bet the stuff I'm getting ready to tell you the president did not mention in any way, shape, or form about what's going on in Libya. First of all, let's forget the fact that he dithered around for so long, and if he were going to take action, he should have taken action a week to 10 days, maybe even 2 weeks before he did. Let's forget that. Let's forget that this whole idea that we're going in there to help these, quote, freedom fighters from being slaughtered by the evil Gaddafi, let's get that straight and realize that that's really not true either. Come to find out, virtually all the oil industry in Libya is owned by, guess what, European countries. Thus the reason the Europeans were so red hot to get in there and save these poor rebels. The reality is these countries really don't care anything about those poor rebels, or those freedom fighters, as they are often called by the liberal media. It's all about oil. So, let's just don't pretend that that's what's going on. That's literally not what's happening. Besides, do we know who these freedom fighters, these rebels that Gaddafi's trying to kill, who are they? Do you know? Have you done any homework on this, folks? Well, fortunately, I have. It just so happens that some of these rebels and freedom fighters that are up in arms against Gaddafi right now are, in fact, jihadis from the Afghan battlefield. Literally, individuals who just recently were firing weapons at United States troops in Afghanistan, shooting at our sons and our daughters. Yet we're providing assistance to these people. We're providing a no-fly zone to protect these people. And in addition to that, as early as March 18th, 10 days ago, we had already given the high sign and the okay for Egypt to start funneling small weapons to these guys. AK-47s, that sort of thing. Now, I don't know about you, but giving weapons to jihadis who are on the battlefield fighting U.S. troops in Afghanistan, it leaves a sour taste in my mouth. I don't understand why we're doing that. Now, some of you out there who are naive might be thinking, well, the president, I'm sure, doesn't know this. Well, if Byron York from the Washington Examiner knows it, and the folks from the UK Telegraph in the United Kingdom, if they know it, and if I know it, how the hell could the president not know it? Or at least someone high up in his administration, someone there should know what's going on. Even Secretary Gates on Meet the Press this Sunday, when asked if we had vital interest in Libya, he said no. Now, I've linked both the articles I mentioned from the Washington Examiner and from the UK Telegraph. I've linked them onto the Red State Town Hall website. Go to redstatetownhall.com, and the links to the articles are right there. So you have verification of what I'm telling you. I'm not making this stuff up. So just understand that our president is one of two things when it comes to the situation in Libya. He's either incompetent, which is highly possible, or he's a damn liar. Which again, highly possible. That's up to you to decide. Check out the articles. Go back and listen to what the president had to say again, and see if maybe I'm wrong about the guy. Maybe he brought all this up, and maybe he mentioned all this. Maybe he somehow explained to the American people how he's given AK-47s to people who just a short time ago were trying to kill our boys. I'd like to hear that one, to be honest with you. That should be fun. That's it for this episode of Red State Rant. See you next time.